The UFC 307 pre-fight press conference just ended, and here's my initial reaction to everything. Overall, it's definitely on the lower end of most entertaining pre-fight press conferences. Nothing much between the main event fighters, obviously, because Alex Pereira doesn't really speak English, and Khalil Roundtree is more of a quiet person. I feel like overall the women really carried the entertainment factor of this press conference. The most entertaining one of them being Kayla Harrison. She's always kind of, really mouthed off and said what she's felt, immediately. She's done that a lot. She was also went, viral for a small amount of time because of what she said about Henry Cejudo in this video like months ago. But I think recently she said some more stuff about Henry. I think about how like he keeps running his mouth or something. I haven't really heard Henry say anything about her since that video months ago. But I guess I have to, go on to social media and see what the whole, for lack of a better term, hubbub is about. But this press conference was boring. But you gotta look at who's fighting, and then you'll really kind of understand. Even Kevin Holland's against Roman Dolidze wasn't that interesting. Like Kevin did say that Dolidze is gonna go for takedowns, like he's not gonna stand and bang with him, which I do feel like Kevin's correct in saying that. And that created like a little bit of a back and forth between Kevin Holland and Roman Dolidze. What I was really like looking forward to was how the word exchange was going to be between, within like the bad blood between Raquel Pennington and Juliana Pena. There was a back and forth. It didn't get too entertaining, but there was a bit of a back and forth. I would argue the most entertaining part was between Ketlin Souza and Kayla Harrison. Kayla Harrison was very entertaining. Again, she always kind of has been. She has mouthed off a lot before, and she is continuing to do so. I'm just still shocked she's even allowed in the UFC. Obviously, juiced to the gills, or was juiced to the gills before, because she's. I mean, come on, like that's the level of jacked she is incredible, and absolutely cannot be done without steroid usage. So we all know that, but still. She's entertaining. She talks, and that's what I think the UFC needs more of: fighters to talk. And she's pretty fun. I think she's gonna, go into the Ketlin Souza fight, do what she's known for, which are the fucking judo trips, and probably hold Ketlin to the ground for the entire fight. But that's neither here nor there, because I'm gonna get into all that tomorrow, as we do on this channel, as I do on this channel. Every Friday before a big fight on Saturday, I do drop my picks for the entire card. And from now on, I will be doing the entire card, which means prelims or early prelims to the main event. I will do all of it. Takes me all day to do all this fucking research on the fighters, rewatch a ton of fights. It's actually kind of a pain in the ass, but it's fun when I get all the information together. But yeah, overall, obviously not the most entertaining press conference. The women on the card did carry it. Bad blood between most of them, or a back and forth between most of them. And yeah, that's just where we're at. The Jose Aldo was there. He's a legend. Appreciate him being there. Everybody appreciated it. Everybody had a standing loud ovation for him. They loved him. We love him. I love him. He's a great fighter. Of course, a legend. And we got to respect the legends, the people who, paved the pathway for the future fighters. So yeah, he didn't. I guess he did have some back and forth with Mario Bautista. I don't know. Mario's okay. I mean, like the way he spoke is kind of like the way he fought, or the way he fights. It's okay. He wins. He's been winning, but it's not like, look at this guy. It's more like, okay, you're doing stuff. You're not blockbuster yet. Maybe he could pull a blockbuster move in his fight against Aldo. Who knows? I still have to think about literally all these fights. The only fight that I know for sure that I have like a solid prediction for is the main event, which I went with Roundtree in 5. I'm staying with Roundtree in 5. I think Khalil Roundtree will win by decision. I'd like to see him win. It's a powerful story. Call me racist or whatever, just because he's black, I'm picking. I heard all that shit. It's quite frankly childish bullshit. I think Roundtree's a great fighter. I talked about his defense, his offense, how effective that'll be against Alex Pereira. And I think Roundtree has a good case for beating Alex, both with plot armor and skill set and all this other shit. I still believe it's entirely possible, obviously, for Alex to land a left hook somewhere in that fight and put Roundtree's lights out. Definitely possible, and it's happened to all these fighters in the past, so definitely can't count that out. But I think Roundtree gets it done. I love his story. I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but I was suicidal myself at one time in my life earlier on. So I think it means a lot for him to make it. I think it means a lot for him to get the belt. I think he'll do a lot of powerful, great things with it. And I think Alex isn't doomed if he loses. Alex has a lot more, he has a lot to gain even still. He has a lot to lose, but he still has a lot to gain, because after this, so say he loses to Roundtree, he's got a future at heavyweight. He's even got a future back at middleweight, because he called out Dricus, and Dricus has accepted the fight. And that would be a blockbuster fight. So who knows what's next for Alex. But anyway, back to the card, what I've been saying is it was an okay card. It was an okay press conference. Not the best, not even kind of, good. It was meh. A little bit maybe below meh. But again, the women carried it. They did their thing. The men, not so much. Tried their best. Again, a lot of them can't really speak English. Language barriers, all this other shit. A little bit of back and forth. And that's really what it is. Not much left to report after that, or besides that. See y'all in the next. I will tomorrow be posting my full picks, entire roster, entire card from early prelims to main event. I will post all my picks for Saturday tomorrow at noon or 1-ish. I'll post a huge video on that, like I have been doing, and we'll see where we can get with it. I had egregious picks last time, so I hope every fighter I choose tomorrow wins it. Do great for my credibility, all that other shit. Love you guys. Comment what you think. Like, subscribe. I love y'all. See y'all in the next.